What is up, guys? Wall J here, and I'm here with my co-host.
Heart of War. Across the table, we got Matadora Roja, a.k.a. Sherry Arnold.
Hello.
Across the boards, we got producer Chris.
Hello.
And special guest, Bald
Mr.
Pat.
Danaher!
Mini Her.
Mini her.
Yes, hello.
I actually got a message from one of our crew. It was like, hey, was that Danaher that was at the school? I was like, no, that's
No.
Mini Her. Looks a lot alike. Wears the same rash guards.
Let me ask you a question.
Doesn't talk cool.
Why would John Danaher be at our school on a Wednesday?
Because we're
You
pretty
never
cool.
know, bro.
Never know.
No.
Why
For
wouldn't he be?
Gee.
First off, why wouldn't he be?
No. Why would he be? Is the question. Why?
Why wouldn't he be?
No. The
Leg
question,
lock class.
I'm asking you, why would he?
Maybe he's a special guest.
Because it's
Maybe-
E-night.
Maybe he was. I saw him at Walmart looking at the rash guards. I was like, nah, bro, come on to my school. I got some rash guard.
Maybe he heard there was a good Jamaican place by the school. You want to come check
Yeah,
out
yeah.
Jamaican
Irie.
and
Matter of fact, we were over at Irie Diner. Saw him over there in his rash guard, the green one.
yeah.
I was like,
Well,
hey, you know, there's a jiu-jitsu school just 3 buildings down.
Yeah, let
And I
me
walked his
fly
ass on over.
all the way from New York and come down to...
Hey, man, it gets
Art
cold
of
up there
War
sometimes.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Why not?
All right.
I don't know where you're going with that.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you next week.
yeah.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
Nah, I blacked out what happened.
So he didn't get it either.
They got it. They laughed.
What'd you guys get? What'd you get?
I don't know if you were on the app. No.
Yeah.
I am on the app.
Not currently. There you go.
Jesus, Wallow. We were actually getting along without him being on his phone.
Nope, there I am.
It's all right. It's all right. He's gonna do it anyway.
Yep, still there.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, I started watching this series, Jack Ryan on Prime.
How is it?
I've
On
heard
Prime
that's
Video.
good.
How is it?
8 episodes for the first season. He was actually really good, but it made me think, hey, in every series, they always depict the U.S. as the good guys.
Not every series.
Well, pretty much any series that is done in the U.S.
Well,
And everybody else is bad. Have you guys ever thought about that? Like, man, why are we getting involved in other people's business?
Well, it's the same thing, I'm sure. Like, Russia TV is probably the same way. Like, their series that they produce in Russia is probably Russian is good and everybody else is
So
bad.
the KGB's the good guys, the
Yeah.
CIA's the bad guys,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
don't know
would
if I necessarily agree with that. Strictly,
You don't have to agree.
Well,
That's just my opinion. Thank
no,
you.
which is fine. But I mean, to counter that, there's a movie coming out about the first moon landing, and they're going to pull the American flag
Yeah.
from the movie and not use that. So is that really putting America in a good light or a bad light at that?
Well,
point?
that's just conspiracy theories.
Oh, no, you're talking. I saw.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. That's kind of, or the other day I read up on it. That was kind of funny. So they're doing a movie that basically redoing the Apollo mission that landed on the moon.
Yeah.
And they've removed the American flag from the uniform that the astronauts wore, and they are not going to show the scene where they plant the American flag on the moon. Okay. Because they haven't really listed the reasons why they're omitting these things, but they asked Ryan Gosling's going to be playing, who is it? Neil Armstrong.
Well, he never went to the
He's
moon.
also
so.
a Canuck, so.
Yeah, well, no, Neil
Is he
Armstrong.
Canadian?
Yeah, no, Neil Armstrong landed on the moon.
No, none of them did.
Okay, all right, whatever. But they asked him.
$10,000, prove it to me.
Yeah, but they asked him, what he thought Neil Armstrong would think about removing the scene,
Yeah.
and he was like, he didn't think that he'd really matter, that it really mattered that much to him because he didn't feel like he'd be that much of like an American guy.
He said something about
He's
him
not
feeling more
Canadian.
like a world
So
citizen rather than-
McDojo says that he has a legit question about it. Hey, give us a call, man. Phone's up there, 904-990-3139.
Dude,
But-
McDojo has been putting up some funny fucking shit.
Oh,
lately.
he always.
No, but like it seems like some of it's more funnier than
Did you
normal.
see the Master Ken shit with him
Yeah,
on
I
it?
saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The nunchaku stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. Well, I was like, dang, I didn't know he had that actually nunchuck skills. But now I know.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know, ninja. Anyway,
Ninja.
what were we talking about?
Ninjutsu.
The movie removing the flag stuff and shit.
Oh, okay.
But who was it? Who's the other astronaut that's been
Astronaut.
that's been coming back and going? Yeah, that's not
Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's not the Armstrong I knew. You know, so it'll be interesting. I think it's going to be one of those things that if they don't play it up right, it'll be another flop movie. Because you heard about, and I only learned of it because your Mom's House podcast, but you know the Kevin Spacey movie that they finally released it. Its opening night made what, like $126?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like legit. It opened in the theaters and everything, and it cleared like $126.
What was it?
It was a movie with Kevin. It was Billionaires Club or Billionaire Boys or something. I can't remember what the movie was, but Kevin Spacey was in it.
I didn't even hear anything about it, so that's probably why.
Well, what are you going to do? I mean, how much publicity are you going to put out with Kevin Spacey in your movie after all the...
He's a pedophile.
Yeah, all the allegations and all the things that's come out about him.
I got a call. Hold on.
Hello.
No, say hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Another day. You're a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Ingram from the McDojo Life. What is going on, brother?
I actually have a actual question instead of just like heckling people on your thing.
Okay, go for it.
I hope you have the answer.
I've been requested to start a podcast,
Yeah?
and I have absolutely no clue what the hell I'm doing. Nothing. Don't know what equipment I need.
Yeah, we don't
know
either.
how to get started. I don't know any of that shit.
Oh, bro. I mean, it depends. Are you doing a solo podcast? Are you doing, with multiple people? What?
Well, see, that's the trick, is because it would probably be me at most and another friend of mine. We'd probably just do it with just us two. But I actually have a lot of legitimate guests. Like next week, I'm interviewing Kenny Florian. I got Mike Beltran I'm going to be interviewing. I got a lot of people that have basically just said yes because I asked them. I was like, hey, can I interview you? And they were like, okay. I was like, oh, shit, that's all I got to do? This job's great. But I don't know how any of that works. Like the best program to use when interviewing people online. I don't know any of that. So I was just curious if you guys had any thoughts on it.
Man, what we use that works for us is obviously the mixer. Mixer,
Super
mics, and what we use to make the calls and receive calls is an iPad. And we use Google Hangouts in the iPad. If you need help with the setup, I'm more than happy to help you out, and set
That'd
you
be
up.
awesome.
Yeah, just let
Yeah,
me.
dude. I got to turn one of my rooms in my house into it, and I don't know. I don't even know that. Like what kind of lighting I would need, all that crap. And how much would it cost?
As far as lighting and all that stuff, we use what?
Yeah, we just use
120-watt bulb.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Off of a titty, what are the titty, thing was it?
Lamp, yeah.
It's just a downlight on it.
It looks like a titty.
Downlight. It looks like a titty though. It has a nipple with little dangly things hanging from. Can you guys see that in the video?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, they
Oh,
can.
yeah, actually they can.
They can. It's just a bright light.
Yeah, it's just like it's clamps onto the titty.
And the salt light.
Yeah.
Now, are these people coming to your crib, or is it going to be over the phone?
Over the phone. I wish they were coming to my crib.
Oh, okay.
That'd
That'd be
so cool.
awesome.
You
I'm
could
like, no big deal. Just people coming over, hanging out.
Yeah. You can either use like the Google Hangouts like we use. I think we started trying with. No, we never did try with Skype.
No, we never did.
But I know I use Skype a lot for work, and it works pretty well.
Well, you would think that Skype would be the same thing as Google Hangouts. The
It pretty
only
much
thing
is.
is that you can actually see the person.
yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Google Hangouts offers that option where you can make a video call with Skype. You can.
I think one of the cooler things about if you did videos like that is if you did have actual video audio, so that way when you post on YouTube, they can actually see their expressions and how they're looking and yours at the same time.
Yeah, which you can do that
Yeah.
through OBS. You would just have to program OBS to look at what you're seeing.
Yeah. Well, the
Now
whole
with,
point is like
have you tried to use like a YouTube?
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like if you upload it on YouTube, they would actually have something where they can see their facing.
Oh, I mean, like I've seen that you can go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our camera actually can go live on YouTube. we just go live on Facebook because most people that follow us are on Facebook.
And the problem with YouTube too is we keep getting booted off that thing.
Yeah, they took out one of our episodes. I don't know if they got offended or what. It was called Extra Mexican.
Yeah.
And, I wasn't there that day, so Wallow played my spot.
Maybe that's what it was. He reported it. He's like, take it down.
Take it down. That thing was too funny, and I wasn't there.
YouTube is like, oh, we can handle regular Mexican, but extra Mexican. Oh
Yeah,
no, we can't be having that.
No, yeah,
No,
exactly.
it was probably hate speech. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it was probably because it was done by a Puerto Rican, messed it all up.
Yeah, probably. It's okay.
Yeah. But really, Robert, just get you probably, I would say maybe a 4 to 6 channel mixer. You can get that for under $100, I think.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And we use Audacity through the computer, and Audacity's pretty easy to use. Wallow's good with it, so he could show you that. Other than that, I mean, that's really all you technically need to start.
Well, the mics, though.
Yeah, I would get
Decent mics.
decent mics, but make sure you get matching mics. Make sure everybody's got the same mic.
Middle of the road
Yeah.
mics, like $150 is good.
Yeah. Start with 2 or start with 3. Because the issue I've found before is we used to use another mic that wasn't the same as the rest, so everybody else's audio quality was really good, but then that other mic
Was shitty.
Yeah, you could tell a big difference in the quality.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Yeah, so matching mics, good cable. That's really, I mean,
we ran through how many cables trying to figure out the cable.
Yeah, I
three
ended
sets.
up buying, they're called Mogami cables. They're like, depends on how long they are. They're between $50 to $80 a piece.
Yeah.
But they're good, man.
Yeah, but we've got long ones. I mean, we got
Yeah.
25-foot ones, I think, because of the way the table is set up and stuff. So you wouldn't need that. You could probably run with 8-foot, 5-foot cables.
So you think I could probably like get it started for probably like $1,000?
Oh,
shit.
shit.
You could get it started for
Hell
$200.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, put
If
$1,000
you-
into that.
listen,
Listen, premium audio and video.
If your budget is $1,000, yeah, definitely. You're going to have a couple of decent mics, a mixer. Shit, you might even have enough for a Mevo camera like we do. Because, I mean, the first generation right now, you can find it for like $250 on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've been slowly but surely like building, like, you know, because I got lucky, I guess you could say, and I got a couple sponsors and stuff, and I just take that and I put it right back into the business. And so I have 2 nice GoPros, not the newest generation, but the last one. And I've been filming on those, and they're like really good quality, like 4K.
you can actually use your GoPros, but I think you need like a capture card, and that way you can run it through the computer and then use them as your like kind of like a webcam.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how
That'd
to.
be awesome.
I just don't know how to set that up though.
Yeah.
Because ours is like really easy. You just turn it on and you select, I want to go live on Facebook and that's it. I want to go live on YouTube or that's it, Actually, right now, they have the option. It's like $15 a month where you could do multiple destinations. You can actually be live on Facebook and YouTube or in Periscope.
Yeah, you could do like
That'd be awesome.
Twitch.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always
stuff.
wanted to do, because everything I do right now is all on Instagram, because it's like the best tool. It really
Yours
is. Like,
blown up too on Instagram.
it's weird.
Well, he got the Rogan bump.
Well, he's got
You did get a Rogan bump. Hey, also, guys, have you seen that? Like, he's getting fan art of him in there now.
I saw it.
Dope. It looks cool as shit. I was like, dang, bro, look at that. I think I was the first one to comment on it too.
Let me ask you this, because the video with Master Ken, that was fucking hilarious. Was he a dick or was he cool?
No, he's actually really, really cool guy. Like, it was weird because I expected him to be a dick. You would assume he would probably be. But like when I met him, like I was there for like 3 days, but my eardrum got jacked up. It was bleeding on the plane right there or there. And, so I was like concerned, which really sucked because my ear hurt bad. It like was bleeding when I got off the plane because of the pressure. And I was like, that's not good. So I was like, and I wanted to go to train at Jackson Winklejohn. And I was like, this is a great opportunity to get some good training in. But when I got off the plane, I was like, is my eardrum jacked up? Like, should I be like worried medically? So, I went and they were real cool. They let me tour the facility and everything. They let me go everywhere in the building. They were all awesome. It was cool because at first they were like, yeah, you can't come in. And then like one of the dudes for some reason recognized me and he was like, oh, you know that guy? And I was like, cool. Like, can I go in there now? And they were like, yeah. And they let me go anywhere I wanted.
Oh, nice.
Which is weird.
That's funny you
but then
say. That's funny you say that they were really cool. If you ask Cowboy Cerrone, he probably wouldn't have anything good to say about them right now.
Well, you know, it's funny because he accused them of letting bums come in off the street and fight. And it's funny because the conversation that I had with some people there, apparently that's not a lie.
What do you mean?
Like you could pay $110
for $150, you know, you join the gym and you know you can fight the pros.
Yeah, you could be in there sparring
the pros.
No, I'm not talking about like bums, like the metaphor word bums. I mean actual bums.
Oh,
What?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's not a metaphor. That's like actual homeless people. Because like I don't know if you guys know, but Albuquerque has like this huge like homeless rate, and on top of that, they're like the highest personal theft rate in the United States.
Oh my
What?
God!
I didn't know that. So they're like, hey,
yeah.
bum, come on in here and beat you up and give you some money?
I can see John Jones saying, "You know what? I need a tune-up before my fight."
Yeah.
well, you know, they have like the one of the things that you have to do if you're going to live there is you have to audition.
You have to audition?
Yeah, there's an audition, like, so you go in almost like a working interview, and you have to like do like a 30-minute like session.
Oh.
Like, it may be an hour, but you have to do like a session. So they want to see you wrestle. They want to see you kickbox. You know, they want to see your MMA and all that. Well, apparently, like, these bums will come in off the street and be like, oh, I want to live in here. Because they, you know, like, bums here that people live there. And they're like, well, you know, like, if you want to live here, you got to go through, like, the audition. And apparently, they just kick the shit out of the bums. But, but apparently, like, the bums will come in. Like, apparently, like, you know, you got to figure all those people are so top notch and they have all the notoriety and the celebrities that work out in there that bums are just going in there challenging fighters just because they're like, I could beat up John Jones. Like, you beat up that crack fight like 5 minutes ago. So I'm just going to beat up John Jones.
You beat up that crack fight? Well, they have something to talk about, though, like, in common, right?
The crack.
John Jones was like, yo, I just hit
The pipe too.
A pipe and went and won a UFC belt. So why wouldn't somebody who hits the pipe like look up to that guy? Say, he does it. I can do it too.
That's hilarious, man.
I got dreams and aspirations, damn it.
That's what I'm saying. Move over, John.
But like, you know, they were all really cool to me, so I can't really talk shit about them because they were awesome.
It's too late. You already talked shit.
I don't believe that you talk shit.
I ain't talking shit.
We're not talking shit. Like, we would say this.
People go in there and fight.
Yeah. The legit bums are going there and fight. But you know what? Think about it. Like, if you're a bum, you're like, man, I don't know, man. It's hard on the street, bro. Like, all I got to do is go in there and just wrestle, fight. And if I do well enough, maybe I get a place to stay. Fuck, I might try to give it a go.
Get a cod.
Right?
You see all these inspirational videos.
The fine print where you still have to pay.
Oh, yeah. You
Like,
pay for the tryout.
It's not a free ride, but the facility is gorgeous, dude. Like, if you ever get a chance to just go to Albuquerque to get some, like, solid training in, it is awesome.
But do I have to try out? Because I don't know if I want to. I don't want to. I just want to grapple.
You apparently are either going to fight the pros or the bums. So you got a 50-50 chance.
I'll fight the bums.
He's like, I like my odds against the bums.
But the Mexican dude was awesome. He like took me out to lunch the first day I was there, and he was like, "Yo, dude, you don't have to pay because you flew out here. I'll take care of you." I was like, "That's awesome."
Wow.
That's
He's
awesome.
just a really nice guy. And apparently they in Albuquerque, like, I guess they had like this big like Hollywood influence out there. So that's like how he got started. Was he was like trying to like work his way up as a producer, and then in the meantime he was making all these short films until he was able to like make it. And then like as an actor, he got like an agent, and his agent got him in like 10 roles right off the bat. And it was like, oh shit, I might be able to make a living out here. And then all his friends moved out to Hollywood. Well, all his friends washed out of Hollywood by the time it was even time for him to like move out there. So he was like, maybe I'll just stay here. And he did the Master Ken thing, and apparently that's all he really needed.
Now, does he have any martial arts background at all?
Yeah, he's a black belt in Kempo karate.
Oh,
and
cool.
the dude Todd, the guy in his videos that doesn't talk,
Yeah,
He actually owns the gym that they shoot videos in.
oh, that's pretty dope. I think the first video that I saw the first one that I saw was 100 ways to strike the nuts.
AKA Krav Maga.
Oh my god, that was so funny. And he calls every other martial art like, it's bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, listen
Yeah, I
to this
don't think
bullshit.
We actually have another video that's about to drop here in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Because he does this we just thought it was funny. There was a lot of similarities between what we did. He just does it for I laugh, and I do it because I'm serious.
Yeah.
But, they're like he'll call stuff bullshit just for fun. He'll call legitimate stuff bullshit, and I'll call bullshit because it's bullshit. I'm like, you can't knock people out with your fucking mind. I'm sorry, it's impossible. Can't do it. But we have this video coming out where basically me and him just make up reasons why each other is bullshit. So that was pretty fun.
That sounds like it's gonna be hilarious, bro. I didn't know you were that good with the nunchucks, man.
My original instructor actually, Lee Barton, taught me how to do that.
Really, that was pretty cool. You're like, this is the finger roll. I was like,
yeah, yeah. It's a very useless skill.
It looks cool.
I have it,
especially against bums.
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right, sword, no. Knife, no. Gun, no. Nunchucks.
Yes, yeah.
Dude,
That's exactly what I needed.
Dude, you can find 2 sticks attached to a string just walking down the street. I mean, why not?
Or how I imagine it is the first nunchuck is those palm frond type trees, almost like bamboo, where you hit it and it breaks, but the bark keeps the stick together.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what I imagine the first nunchuck was. Somebody was trying to steal somebody's food and they cracked them over the head with a stick and oh shit, I got a nunchuck. Just fucking kept hitting him with it.
Dude, he's doing around the world, around his waist.
You do know who invented nunchucks, right?
Chinese?
No.
Who's that?
A nun.
No.
So stupid. So dumb. I think it was.
I'm gonna chuck you with this thing. Oh,
I thought it was an
nunchuck.
Farm, a farmer's.
There's a lot of corn in that joke.
There was something in that joke. Bullshit. That's good.
Yeah, the joke was bullshit. It's okay.
Chris is on it.
Well, here we go.
I think
we do have a
farmer's tool.
producer, but
they weren't allowed to have weapons or something like that. I think they used that. Let's see if I'm
That's
right.
what they say. I don't know if I believe all that.
Okinawa.
To be honest,
They were invented in
I
Okinawa?
believe, the whole not allowed to have sword thing, but I don't believe that that's where the nunchuck was invented.
It was invented by Mr. Miyagi's family in Okinawa.
Because if you look at old school Egyptian texts and stuff like that, they had a version of a nunchuck back then that was a long stick that had a short stick attached to a chain. And you can see it on a lot of symbols, Egyptian symbols. And it was it was a tool that they used. I don't know what the hell it was for, but it was just one of those things that's been around for way longer, way before Okinawa. So it's hard to say that that's where it was invented.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The short stick was actually a weighted stick or something like that. And yeah, for some reason I thought nunchucks were used to cut grass or something crazy.
Unclear. Although one popular belief, the nunchuck was originally a short South Asian flail used to thresh rice or soybeans.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's what it was.
There you go. And then some people think it was a horse bridle. That's another one. And then some people think it was a tool used to beat out carpets, to get the dirt out of carpets.
The battery was the first double-ended dildo.
I was going to say something about the French finding it.
The French found it, and before you know, it became sexual devices. What?
I was waiting for the opportunity to jump in on that. God damn it.
Well, there
I
it
think
is.
me versus Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's got the nunchuck. I got the double ender. I think I fuck him up all day.
There you go.
Well, he's dead, so yeah, of course you would.
Stand him back up.
Hey,
Bruce.
have you guys seen the video of mini Bruce Lee?
Yes, the little kid who did the.
That little kid's badass, man.
Yeah.
He's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder where's that kid at? Do you think
I don't know.
that can't be the States?
Does it matter?
Is he in
I
the
bet you if
States?
he ever makes a B, he gets the shit beat out of him.
If he ever gets to what?
A B, on his report card.
Oh, what the fuck? 10,000 finger push-ups begin.
He'll do
He
that
just
in a
brings
couple
the kid
minutes.
in, have them say, "Go and have a seat for me, please." Like, what did I do, Dad? You see this? You see this shit? This is mediocrity, and just kicks the shit out of him for like 15 minutes.
Just
That's
beats
what.
him.
That's what happened.
Beats him like a dog. Like
Well, you know, he had it coming.
Jet Li on
Who
when
gets
he had
a
that
B?
collar.
Come on.
Yeah, who gets a B anyways? You should only get A's. It's a matter of choose. Jesus Christ.
Or
Oh,
D's.
I was an amazing student.
Said no one ever.
Said not me. I was amazing. I was a horrible student.
I was middle of the road. I never did my homework. I always did it like right before class.
Man, you know the only thing I am studious on things that I like jujitsu. Like I'll watch 30 minutes of jujitsu before bed every day, or I'll study tech or something like that just randomly on my phone during a podcast when I get a little bored.
Yeah, we know.
JK.
That and porn.
Jiu-jitsu
and porn. That's what you watch.
Well, Instagram. But
Yeah.
close enough.
Well, all your Instagram is just pictures of booties.
Yeah, Insta
well,
models.
there's a
Well, I mean,
large-
they do have jujitsu porn.
Oh,
do they?
If
What?
you want to double down. So
They
Oh.
have-
I'm on
I'm gonna
that.
Google that.
How do you get ranked in that?
it's a long, hard process.
I'm up to the challenge.
That was oh my goodness.
Yeah, luckily, it's mostly only girl on girl matches. There's not a lot of anything else.
Ah, a lot of
I
like.
see you've seen this before.
Yes, I have.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, you have to do research for this
Here you go,
show.
Walt.
So he said
Oh,
only
look at
girl-
Pat.
He said only
Pat
girl
pulled
and
it
girl
up.
matches.
I got a link for that.
Yeah.
I got an app for Pornhub.
He's got a subscription to it.
They have an actual app.
Oh Jesus.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Heard from a friend.
Do you need my account information?
Yeah. Pat's got a premium subscription.
Yeah.
He's
I can
like,
get you that friend.
They
Pay
send-
for that
they
shit.
send
I can't
that-
pay for nothing.
They send them a ghee and some lotion
Yeah.
and a lot of tissues.
Hey, I live off of the 15-second previews. I can't afford any of that shit.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Because,
this
wild.
podcast just took a turn.
Hey, of course it
You're
did.
you're only paying for the storyline anyway.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
still wondering if the pool guy fixed the pool.
I like the dialogue.
Mhm.
You know, it's a lot of
Hey, some of those ones, man, they put like real production value into the story and stuff. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've never seen
There's
that
a-
one.
There's actually like a Karate Kid remake porn.
Oh, God, no.
Hey, speaking of the Karate Kid remakes, did you watch the YouTube Karate Kid, the Cobra Kai one?
I haven't seen it yet.
It was really good. I liked it. I was entertained.
I don't know, man.
Well-
I have
Well,
I
it
mixed
was
know.
like, I didn't like
I
the
know.
fight scenes. I was like, no shit, it's karate. But anyways,
I had mixed emotions, you know, because that's one of my favorite movies of all time. And yes, the fighting scenes in the first one were, you know, meh. But you know, it's a different time now.
Yeah.
You could have done better. You know, that's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. It's a YouTube series.
Yeah, backed by Sony.
Yeah.
You think they're not out to make money?
I think they made a lot of money off that.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
You should, anyways. If you have YouTube Red, you should check it out. It's definitely.
Either that or
Entertaining.
just get the free trial and cancel it before it expires.
Yeah,
And
binge
you're
watch.
good, yeah. Hell
Or
yeah.
just keep making up fake email addresses and keep the free trial going.
Well, there you
What
go.
I do.
Yeah.
What? Really? Dude, that's so much effort.
Sherry does that all the time.
No,
What?
I
So
don't want
much.
to pay. No, I do for like flow grappling. Well, not flow
Flow
anymore.
guy.
UFC, I've done it on.
Mm.
Cause man, they already took my money. They
Dang.
charged me two different like. I had the UFC app and I had a UFC apparently account on like a computer type,
Mm-hmm.
and they charged me for both, even though I only signed up on one for a year. So that was $120 or $100 and
Holy
something.
crap.
Mm.
They wouldn't give it back to me because I couldn't prove. I was like, I have my bank statement. You're charging me twice.
Dang.
But
Hey, Robert, how's your ear doing now?
It's not too bad. It only bothers me when I'm on plane rides, which unfortunately has been a lot lately.
Damn.
So that sucks. Like, I'm really hoping that it heals up because like when I'm rolling and stuff like that, it never bothers me unless there's like, you know, like if you're like let's say I shoot in for like a double or whatever and I start pressing with my ear and like the sweat kind of makes like a suction sometimes on your ear, which
Oh,
is super
yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
But that hurts. So I've been like, I think I've been really like hesitant on shooting doubles and singles now because I don't want to have that happen. So
Rocking
it's
the
honestly
headgears.
fucking up my technique. it's messing it up pretty bad. Because I'm like, don't put your ear in there. I was like, but I kind of have to. Ow, shit, it hurts. So I've just been like kind of changing up my game a little bit just to modify, just because that sucks. It really does. Like, it's a weird feeling. Like when you're like on a plane and all of a sudden you just feel this pressure that won't be relieved. And of course I was born with a cleft palate. So like my, structure of the way that my mouth is shaped and the way that my ear, nose, and throat operate are different than most people. So I can't blow up a balloon. And I can't relieve pressure from my ear. Like most people can blow pressure out of their ear. I can't do that.
Oh, wow.
So it just sits there until it relieves itself. And that shit sucks.
You can't do like wrestling ear protectors?
He wants you to wear headgear.
He wants you to
No,
wear
fuck that.
winter earmuffs.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Nah, I can't bring myself to do it.
Are you making fun of my headgear? Shoot. Are you training tomorrow?
No. Are you going to be up there tomorrow?
I'm going to be at my school tomorrow. You want to swing by?
I might swing by.
Do you want to?
Well,
what are you doing
tomorrow?
during the
Labor
day?
right?
Huh?
Yeah, tomorrow's Labor Day.
Yeah.
It depends. So we have a camp that's going on, and I don't know if I'm working it yet. So if I'm working camp, I won't be able to. But in any case, I've still been meaning to swing by your new studio anyway, because I haven't been over there since you opened it.
Yeah.
Actually, as a matter of fact, the last time we actually all talked was before you even opened it, and it was just kind of like a rumor.
Rumor
has it. So.
And there it is. Yeah, man.
But actually, it's funny because over in Fleming Island, there would be guys that would come over and be like, yo, I'm really looking to do like more of no-gi stuff. And I was like, well, we are primarily gi school. And over there at Fleming Island, it's pretty much all we do right now because it's only been open for a couple months.
Yeah.
So whenever somebody comes in looking for that, I literally just send them right to your place. I'm like, well, I know a school looking for you. It's like, just go right there, you know?
Well, that's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
You.
Teamwork, man. Teamwork. Trying to keep this thing going.
Well, I keep sending all these kids over that I can't help. I mean, I have a kids program now, but there's a bunch of them I can't help. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that age range. You know, to send them over your direction, so that works out.
Yeah, yeah, dude, teamwork. Like it's kind of awesome to be able to have a studio like, and it's not so close to where I feel like we really get in each other's way, but at the same time, it's close enough to where we can like send people. You know, it's like. If don't have what you're looking for, I don't want you to not train. You know,
That's exactly it. I just kind of bird dog him on over towards you guys. Actually, I hit Roberto up about that, and he's like, yeah, hit Robert. And I was like, okay, cool. So nice. But tomorrow, I mean, I'm running a day class and I'm running an evening class. I mean, how many people are going to show up on Labor Day? I don't know, but I'll be there. So let's get some training in if you're not doing anything.
Well, I know we'll be doing kids and Strike Fit.
Cool.
I'll probably be there in the morning.
Yeah, we'll see.
11 o'clock.
Since
what time?
Well, during the day, 11, and at night, 7.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll hit you up tomorrow on Facebook. Like I said, I just have to kind of find out if I'm working this camp tomorrow. As of right now, I don't think I am, which would be awesome because I don't get days off. So I'm like, yeah, I get a day off. Suck it.
So you work at the school full time and do your McDojo stuff as well full time?
Yes, sir. Until I guess one day I'm able to just do McDojo Life full time. I mean, nothing against the job that I have now. I love teaching and I love being able to be a coach and I love being able to be a program director and all that. But at the same time, like if I can have a job where I literally have to do nothing and get paid for it, like why the hell would I not do that?
Bro,
you know?
You're not doing nothing.
I think it's doing something that you completely love.
Yeah,
you're yours. Yeah.
Exactly. And you're about to start a podcast. That's actual work, man. It just doesn't.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I'm here. I'm going to do a podcast. No, you got to put time and work into it. I mean,
all of it's work.
Like if you listen to our first couple of episodes, man, we were horrible. We're less horrible now.
I mean, well, he says we're less horrible, but our sound is better at least.
Well, like the next step is I have a website that's getting built, so that's like a big deal.
Oh, nice.
And then the website will be built before I do the podcast.
Who's building your website?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm in the middle of working on.
Bro, I will tell you what I tell everybody. I built our website for the podcast in about an hour and a half through Squarespace. It's so
I used Squarespace
easy.
when I had a karate school.
Yeah.
And I did really enjoy it. except what I'm doing with the website might be a little bit out of Squarespace's realm.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, I'm going to start labeling and tagging schools. So, like, these people who own no-touch knockout schools, they're going to be put on a map, and I'm going to start registering them.
Nice.
These people who have, like, pedophiles in their studios and stuff like that, I'm going to start calling them out. And then the next step is to go to their studios in person and just like, yo, this is bullshit. This dude's been convicted twice of molesting kids. You got 3 studios.
Yeah, but I think you'll be able to get
kids.
You'll be able to get by that because all that's public information.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
what you're saying
I'm not worried
is-
about being sued.
Yeah,
You know,
but-
it's just one of those things where you know,
well,
like,
that is
I
just
have
like
to
a
be
little
real-
red dot above their name. You know what I mean? When you go to
Yeah.
so yeah, you'll just be creating like another little avenue for people to kind of look that up.
I would definitely still
Exactly.
check into Squarespace because I know they've changed a lot from what they were 2 years ago.
Yeah, they've upgraded.
They've upgraded a
their
lot of
stuff.
things. So like you can they have storefront now. You can do storefront on Squarespace.
Yeah,
and a lot of stuff. So I mean, check it out. It might might work out.
they take PayPal.
Yeah.
They have it set up too.
I think
So-
that's a pretty cool
That's
idea to be able to put like a McDojo website. Like, hey, this is it's kind of like a tool to use. You know what I mean, for like legit.
Well, I just think it's
issues.
important for people to know what they're buying.
Yeah.
You know, I think like a lot of these people are like hiding behind their past by going to open up martial arts studios. They're like, well, I can't do anything else because I am a convicted rapist, so I'll just work for me and open up a karate school. It's
Yeah.
like, what? How about you back up off the shit that we work so fucking hard to do, and then you're just like using it as like a refuge to try to hide from the world. It's like,
It makes
I
some
would
money.
hope
Yeah.
that we'd all band together and like stop that shit, because it really messes up what we all do. It just dilutes it and it makes it dirty and it makes it so that way it doesn't mean as much, and it pisses me off. Like, I've been doing this shit for 21 years. You know, like, I've had my fights. I've had the shit beat out of me in the dojo. I've had the crap beat out of me in public in front of hundreds of people. You know, like, that's all blood, sweat, and tears that went towards something to help other people hopefully not go through those same issues. And when somebody opens up a studio just because, rather than actually putting in the time, work, and effort, I feel like it's a slap in everybody else's face. You know?
Well, anytime that you're not teaching anything legit, too, I mean, it becomes a big issue because it's a safety issue, is what it is, and that's kind of like the biggest concern that I have. Is that, you're going to teach somebody something, they're going to have a false sense of confidence, and they're going to get hurt. They're going to think they have these special skills that they just don't have. It's not the movies. This is not like the movies. You don't no-touch knockout people. You're not snatching guns out of people's hands. It just doesn't work. It's not real life. That's an issue.
You know, one of these ladies actually, like, she did this Marie Claire thing. And on the Marie Claire self-defense video, she just made a whole bunch of shit up. You could tell, like, I had never seen some of the stupid crap that she was coming up with.
Was that the
And
one
then
where she's like, I call this one the slot machine or something like that?
No, different lady, but that lady's a piece of crap too. But that lady actually still teaches self-defense classes in New York.
Are you talking about the fat chick that wears the hat?
No, it's a skinny chick.
Different. See, all these crazy assholes are everywhere. Like the one I'm talking about is like, it's really well done, high quality video, and it looks like it's on a high rise building overlooking the city. It's a really tiny chick versus a dude, and it's like one is like escaping a wrist lock, and the other one is like escaping the non-consensual sex choke from standing, which is like, I think her point was to throw the knee, but like her knee doesn't even get close to the dude. Like the wrist lock escape or the wrist grab escape was like ridiculous. She winds up giving up her back and the dude's arms around her neck by the time she's done. What's the other one? She's the dude's in guard, and rather than like, it looks like she's about to set up like a scissor sweep or something like that, and rather than doing that, she just kind of kicks him a little bit in his hip, and he flies back like that to do the magic trick. But she apologized. She actually legitimately said she didn't know anything that she was doing. She had no clue. She's going to come out with this video in the next couple of weeks about her like formal apology, and then she's going to let me interview her to apologize to everybody else too.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Dude, she admitted though. How scary is that? She admitted she didn't know what the fuck she was doing, right? And this company who exposed that video to millions of people who took that probably like as gold, like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever, and like gave them a false sense of security on that would work. Maybe there were even people that studied the damn video and practiced with their husbands or boyfriends, right? And then she admits she didn't know anything. So what the hell's the standard for these companies? You know, what's the standard? What are they looking for? They're like, well, you're kind of hot. You're in the video. You know, like what?
Jump on this couch. What? Wait.
And you know,
what?
like the thing is I'm not bad mouthing women in any way because there are some badass chicks. There's this great video out right now of this older lady, and I think she's training at like a Gracie Academy, and she's doing like legit self-defense, and I think she's in her like 60s or 70s. I take that lady all day over these people who are like full of crap.
Did you see that video that I reposted on Instagram on the AOW JJ_18?
Of what?
I don't know. What video is it?
It's a self-defense video. Let me pull it up here real quick, and I'll be able to tell you exactly where I pulled it from. I pulled it from another studio. Hold on. It was at Os Jiu-Jitsu. Jitsu. At Os Jiu-Jitsu. Or Jitsu. But it's this lady running through these self-defense, like legit self-defenses, you know, against bear hugs and rear naked
Yes, dude, I
chokes.
think that's the video I was talking about. Is she a little older?
She's older, a little bit heavyweight, but she's doing legit technique. Like,
Exactly. She's like, you know, like she's running through a whole bunch of really good stuff, like day one stuff.
Yep.
It just blows my mind that you look at like that lady who, like, you know, seems to be on the older, heavier side.
Yeah.
And I would watch her self-defense videos all day over these other ladies that they're pulling out. And, you know, I think it is empowering and awesome to have a legitimate female instructor, because I do think that females look up to that, and that's what they're looking for, is like, well, I need to relate to this video. So, you know, it's easier for me to relate to another stronger female role model.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fucked up when every time that they do this, rather than picking legitimate martial artists, they pick these turd sandwiches of human beings, and they're like, you should look up to this. Like, no, motherfucker, you shouldn't. Ignore.
Ignore.
Swipe.
Avoid.
Swipe left.
Now the question is, will as many people that saw the first video will see the apology? Because a lot of people might
If I can help
not.
it.
Yeah. So you're gonna put it on.
If I can help it.
You're gonna put it on your website too.
Yeah, dude. I think it's awesome that she's willing to admit fault, and that she's going out to find like a legitimate studio to train at now. Because, like, she admitted fault. None of these people ever do. Whenever I talk to these people, they always double down on being assholes. Like the dude who does the spear system, who also is the guy who started the CrossFit self-defense program.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That dude hit me up.
CrossFit self-defense program. What is it? You do 20 burpees and 15
he's
pull-ups.
trying to say the mechanics of some CrossFit like moves and lifts translates to a self-defense situation.
Yeah, let me do that.
It's
Let me do a
crap.
snatch while I kick you in the snatch.
So what about this guy? He hit you up?
Well, I put him on blast because he Pat Miletich put like a review out, like on his thoughts, and Pat Miletich is like legendary.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
Right.
Like if you came out of his gym, you were coming out of his gym like hardcore,
Yeah.
and you didn't have a choice, kind of thing. It's like if you're here, you either survive or you hit bricks, you know.
Yeah.
But that dude's legit, and so he said like, "Yo, this is hot garbage." Like he basically said that he was all against 100% this CrossFit self-defense program. Well, the next day, the dude who started the program, he like put out a letter, like a little bit of a statement, and he said everybody who was against what I'm doing is basically the equivalent of a bad movie critic. And then I'm looking at what he said, and I'm looking at what Pat Miletich said, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I believe Pat Miletich way more than I believe you. And so I put that out. I was like, are you telling me that Pat Miletich is a bad movie critic, or maybe you're just full of shit? And so I guess he took offense to
You
that.
never pull any
And then
punches. Love it.
Yeah, fuck that. No. It's like if you're gonna pull, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like perfect in any way. I've made mistakes, I fucked up, but at the end of the day, well, at least one thing in my life I've been trying to remain pure to is the fucking arts. That's it. If I could be a piece of shit in every other aspect of my life, but this is something that has to do with other people's livelihoods and life.
Yeah.
If you can't take that seriously, you know, what else is there, you know?
Yeah.
So, but the dude like called me and he talked to me on the phone for like an hour, and it was like crazy, like, cause he doesn't double down on it, But he was like, like, I still believe in my program. Of course, if he's still trying to sell it. He can't admit that the program is shit. But he admitted, like, basically he sold the program to CrossFit. He's in charge of the curriculum, but he's not in charge of the advertisement. And he said, like, the way that it was being portrayed through their advertising wasn't the way that it should be portrayed. But at the same time, he was doubling down, saying that he does still agree that the mechanics are the same. And in my head, I'm like, no, the fuck they're not. Like, because I can throw a ball up above my head onto a wall, doesn't mean that I can throw a good cross.
Yeah.
Like, the stresses are completely different. You telling me just because I can do a snatch means that I can handle somebody punching me in the face while I'm trying to do the same technique. The stresses are different, So it just blows my mind how crazy some of these people really are. They really believe it.
Well, I was looking at it, I was
fucking
like,
mind-boggling.
it's never been proven. That's another problem with I have with it too. These systems that aren't proven. Period.
Now, are you getting a lot of hate from these guys that you're putting on blast? Have you, any threats or anything like that?
I'd probably get a death threat at least once a month.
Oh shit!
Are you serious?
Wow.
And like, I wish that was like an exaggeration, because it is kind of scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when somebody tells me that they're gonna like show up to my house and shoot me in the face, like, I kind of tend to believe them. I'm not so.
Well, you
like,
live in a pretty violent city, Chicago. So.
It's very weird, because like, it's not like I'm just trying to keep things, like, I guess you could say, in check in some way, because it's really not in check. There's no like checks and balances to this. The only people that really put the checks and balances in place are the martial arts community.
Yeah.
Like, we as martial artists go, that guy's full of shit. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Fuck it. Let's leave him alone. And then he grows to like have like 30 schools. Well, then we're negligent, I think.
Man.
But it's all of a sudden we just walk up to the dude and go, hey, I couldn't help but notice that you're full of shit. And we put that on film. Next thing you know, everybody in the world knows he's full of shit. Well, then we get to shut him down early,
Well, that's the thing, about the full of shit schools and having 30 schools. I mean, I don't have to name any, but we know exactly which ones that, are in town and stuff like that. And I'm just like, in my mind, when people are like, oh yeah, I train over here, I do this, I'm like, oh God. Please don't compare yourselves to like what we do. It's not the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just,
or like, there are no touch knockout guys in Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I know of a
dude.
guy at a school. It's Art of War Jiu-Jitsu. He does this Kegel thing because he uses the crystals from
the center of the earth.
From the center of the earth, yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Yeah, I have to create a new video on that. The background's going to be a little bit different, but same concept. You've probably seen the video. I mean, if you haven't, I have a secondary video when you can't draw the power from the crystals of the earth. I learned it from this dark guy, Dark Vader or something like that.
No, Dark Vader.
Dark Vader. He showed me how to choke somebody without touching them too. So I mean, I'll go over that with you tomorrow if you want to stop by the school.
Yeah, I got to learn more. You can't tell me though, for real, if that stuff actually worked, that you wouldn't just do that. Like, if I could just knock people out with my mind, why the fuck wouldn't I just do that and eat Cheetos all goddamn day? You think I want to do these push-ups and sit-ups? Damn it, no. I do it because
I stretching my ear against you, doing a double leg takedown, causing me pain.
I like his idea. He said Cheetos. I'm all about them Cheetos.
Yeah, we know.
The flaming hot ones?
No, those are gay.
So, so have you talked to the No Touch Knockout guys here in Jacksonville? We're like, hey, you
I haven't.
Jump on my website?
Here's the
my Instagram.
You want to advertise on my website?
Here's the trick. That it's a fine line I'm walking. So, in order for me to be able to do what I want to do, I actually need them to verbally give me permission to film them.
No, okay.
So, I finally figured out a way around it. Basically, what I have to do is, before I even go, immediately when I talk to them on the phone at first, one, I have to let them know I'm recording the audio on the phone, and I need their permission. 2, I have to let them know that I'm filming a martial arts documentary. 3, I have to use a company that is not a company that has to do with anything that has to do with McDojo Life. So it's basically like the shadow company has to be something like Rob's Film Company or some bullshit like that. So that way, whenever they sign the waiver and they read that, they don't read McDojo Life on there.
Because they'll be like, I'm not signing that.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole point is I have to be honest with them, but at the same time, I have to
Do a little trickery.
not. Yeah, I gotta walk a fine line, I guess you could say. So, but I have to let them know the truth, that I am filming them and that I am recording them and that I am going to be using this for a documentary because all of that is actually true. What they don't know is what the purpose is, which is because they're fucking full of shit. But yeah, I'm going to actually be going to these studios, taking a free trial, doing the entire thing from start to finish, and then at the end of it, sitting down with them and talking to them about the bullshit. And depending on what the bullshit is, either sitting down with them with like a police officer or sitting down with them with like a doctor and just trying to call them out.
A doctor? Why a doctor?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Well, you got to figure, like, if they believe that they can touch you in the right shoulder at a very specific way to knock you unconscious, what better way to prove them wrong than an actual doctor?
And what about the police officer? Is that just so there's no crime that happens?
Well,
like
no,
he
with a
tries to
police
assault you?
officer, it's a little bit more about, like, for instance, like, there's a dude, he used to be under Hickson, and Hickson has since disowned him, I guess you could say. But that dude's been convicted twice of molesting children.
Oh, yeah,
And
I heard about that, yeah.
he's not on a registry in any way because I guess there's some type of a law in the state where he didn't have to be or whatnot. But he owns 3 martial arts studios where he's around children all the time. Now, I don't know what the laws are, but I'm pretty sure that that's probably not cool in some way. Something in there's got to be wrong, you know? So it's just a matter of, like, when you call people out like this and you're dealing with their true beliefs, they might flip out. And I don't mind going toe-to-toe with people. I just don't want to get shot in the face. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. You may know jujitsu and, taekwondo and have nunchuck skills, but that's not going to stop a bullet.
No, exactly. And it is a dangerous thing, but I think it's worth it. I think it's something that's worth doing. You know, fuck, like, none of what we do is safe. I mean, shit, we, like, punch people in the face for money, you know?
So,
but at the same time, it's like, these people are taking what we do and they're, like, bastardizing it, and nobody's doing anything to stop it. Fucking why? You know? Why not? Like, it's wrong. It's just wrong. You know, even if it's dangerous, then fuck it, it's dangerous. But hopefully, eventually what will happen is the people will fucking stop doing stupid shit like that. You know, because they'll be worried that there'll be a community of people, like, going, hey, I can't help but notice you've been fucking kids for, like, the last 15 years and you're opening up a studio. You know?
you're like, what?
Yeah, exactly. It's infuriating to me. It gets me hot every time.
So the movie Enter the Dragon, have you seen it with Bruce Leroy?
That's
And you're talking about The Last Dragon.
the
Is
last
that the last
Barry
dragon?
Gordy's Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon.
Yeah, dude.
So he's catching bullets with his teeth. I'm wondering if that might be an option for us. First off, before even all that, there is a glow involved. How do I get that? I like the red glow. I ain't gonna lie, the gold
Bro,
is cool.
you gotta swing your arms like this.
Bro, is that what I gotta do?
Yeah, but you gotta do it like at a specific time
Show enough.
where the moon is like on the top at 12 to 6,
I don't think
and you have to have a busted lip.
I don't know if that works. Oh, so I have to get punched first.
Yes.
I want the red glow, so I don't have to go through all that.
No,
I
you
just
want
get
the red
glow.
liquid, like blood.
No, I want red glow, not gold
No,
glow.
it was gold.
Robert, can you help me out with this? He's not. I don't think he's understanding.
Yeah, whatever.
That little kid in that movie is like the epitome of a badass, dude.
Ernie Reyes?
Jr.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
just
been in
a
a
badass little kid.
ton of movies.
And he was like a Muay Thai champion.
Was he really?
Yeah, he's a Filipino
dude.
guy, yeah.
Isn't he the same
and he
guy
was
in
in
Rundown?
Yep, that's
Yeah,
him.
dude. He was the pizza boy in Ninja Turtles. He was in Surf Ninjas.
Yeah.
He's a stunt dude now. He does all kinds of stunts in Hollywood.
Dang, that's crazy. How old is he? He's younger than me.
No. He's pretty old now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like in his 40s.
In his
Is
40s,
he in his
yeah.
40s? Word. He doesn't look like that.
Probably late 40s now.
I heard that he was having problems with his kidneys.
What?
Yeah. I don't know what that
Problems
is.
with what?
With his
Kidneys?
Oh,
kidneys.
maybe. He actually doesn't. He hasn't been looking too hot. So I know he had like some kind of a major medical issue there for a while.
That's probably
And
it.
then I don't know what's going on with the dude. Now I follow him on Instagram just because I think the dude's awesome. But he was at that high rollers tournament, so he's around the jiu-jitsu scene too.
Oh,
Is
nice.
he really? Oh, yeah. You saw the high rollers?
You know what? I've been
No,
wanting to
no.
do like a start a tournament
No pun intended.
similar
Yeah.
here in Jax.
You're going to
But
do
minus
one?
the weed.
Oh, okay. I was going to
yeah,
say.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail, but and I already had the state athletic commission breathing down my neck the last thing that I did. So
Oh yeah, with the chick fighting the dude.
Yeah.
yeah, that was fun. Hey, here's a subpoena. Fuck.
Did they really hit you with a subpoena?
They gave her a subpoena. They couldn't find him, so I don't think they gave him a subpoena. But then some people, luckily, I happen to know some people, and they were like, "Yo, you need to take some of this stuff down very quickly." I was like, "Okay," so I did. And but yeah, they were definitely investigating me.
What? Okay, so the chick ended up having to go and talk to them?
No, because like the subpoena that they gave her, like they had to toss out and dismiss because two of the things that they were trying to bust her for never happened. So like the problem is that is the state athletic commission, and they were trying to bust her for stuff that happened in Florida. They didn't spar in Florida. They sparred in another state.
Oh, so they had to throw it anyways.
Yeah, it's like it had nothing. It didn't even happen here in the state. So like shit, they were able to squash it quick. Now it almost happened in the state, and then they may have had a leg to stand on, but it never did. So
what is this? So what is this event that you're looking at putting on?
Well, I like the idea of jiu-jitsu just for fun.
Yeah.
And I really like the idea of just being able to come up with like different things because like one of the things for high rollers was, of course, they were competing for weed, but they also had to like light up before they roll.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's just a fun thing to do, just for fun, right? And I was like, I like the idea that it was a nightclub and it was more like a party. You know, I was like, that's a great idea. I was like, we have a huge jiu-jitsu community here in town, and to my knowledge, most everybody gets along in some way. At least it's almost like divorced parents that get along just for the sake of the kids. You know, like everybody stays. A lot of instances,
yeah.
But I was thinking of like doing like one idea that I had was a no-gi, right? And I was going to try to get it sponsored by either like Vaseline or KY Jelly, and it was going to be submission only. And it was going to be no-gi in like some type of like Vaseline, and it was only submission, no time limit.
I don't think I would do that. I'm out. Pat, you're in.
Or like another idea that we had was basically like the rules change literally every match. So the time limit changes every match. If it's gi, no gi.
So you literally don't know until you walk up there and be like, all right, this is your guys' rule set. You're like, shit.
Yeah, you walk up and you literally just pull out of the hat, and that is whatever the rules are for that match.
No, you got to do the wheel of rules.
The wheel is great.
Hey, do a drunk submission only tournament.
Oh God, no!
You have to down like 5 shots of tequila
everywhere.
Everywhere. There'd be issues for sure.
But I was thinking it'd just be fun because like for a couple of years back, I was trying to do this thing where I did like a convention. But then I realized how much money a martial arts convention really costs to make. And I was like, fuck that. I was like, I'll lose everything just trying to make one, like, people show up to the damn thing.
Yeah.
Which eventually I'll do. But I was like, it'd be fun to just have like a nightclub tournament like that. Just for fun. Like, whatever the rules may be or whatever it is, just like, have it like that. Have a DJ. Have it like in the middle of a club,
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, do one where it's submission only, but you have to dress up as your favorite 80s wrestling character.
They all don't really wear these clothes.
So Hulk Hogan, you wear your tights or whatever. A lot of guys wore the Speedo or whatever. Or,
the Speedo, huh?
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to dress up as Andre the Giant.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're too small though.
You could do the one like Chewy and them. They did like a big thing at their gym where you had to. It was a bad suit, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, you can wear whatever you want. Yeah, that's great.
You had to go and get like they all went out to like thrift stores and they bought like horrible 3-piece suits. And they
Joseph A. Banks.
Yeah, they had basically like an open mat for 3 hours kind of thing.
Shit, have Men's Warehouse sponsor it and provide the suits.
Bro, I went to Men's Warehouse and they tried to charge me $200 for pants. I was like, you got the wrong dude.
So he went to Walmart.
Yeah, about to say.
Walmart looks the same.
Yeah, I just like that kind of stuff, man. I think it's just to do something like that for fun, and like it's not so serious, and it's not all about like medals, and it's not about like, oh, you cheated me. It'd be nice if there was ever like one tournament where no one really gave a shit. It's like if I win, meh. If I lose, I still had a good time. Everybody's so like competitive. It's like, dude, it's all right. Like it's a fucking piece of metal. Like,
Well,
It'd be okay.
I know. They take it so serious, and I try to stress to my guys, I'm like, hey, guys, you know what? If you lose, nobody remembers tomorrow. They don't care if you won or you didn't win.
You got to
Really,
remember
they don't.
that these guys are not competing, us like guys like Gordon Ryan, Gary Tonin and those guys. They compete for money, high level. This, our guys are not competing in
New Breeds, all these other tournaments, not super fight. I mean,
it's
nobody
just
remembers, man.
No,
Nobody
man,
cares.
it's just whatever.
It's cool.
Unless you're
Half
an
these
elite
people second place
grappler.
medals, anyways, is only because there was one other dude in their bracket. Get out of here.
I did have one more idea for a tournament that I thought would be fun.
What's
which
that?
is I was going to get a whole bunch of mats and get a U-Haul truck and lace the back of the giant U-Haul truck with mats and get like a guest referee, like, I don't know, like maybe Jeff Glover or somebody like that, and then put them in the back as the referee. And I was just going to roll up into somebody's school like right before everybody's about to show up and just like, hey guys, I got this tournament that's going to be going on in this truck. First 4 guys who want to do it can compete in it. And just like let them get in there.
Wait,
just,
are you
driving around?
Are you driving around or is the truck stationary?
Driving it. Off-road, just
I like
in
it.
traffic, stopping, going, and then just like
Stopping no traffic.
But just like film the whole thing, and whoever wins, like I pay them fat, like real fat, like I just like a G, just like $1,000 just to compete, ready to go.
Oh, that's funny.
That'd be pretty cool. Sounds
And then
dangerous
just
as
make it
shit, though.
surprise. Like, don't tell anybody. Just show up, like pull up right in front of their school.
Who's
and
in?
Like, yo, and he scream out like, "All right, guys, I need 445 pounders, ready go."
Oh,
Blue belts
man.
only.
Kind of sounds like a bang bus.
Oh, of course I'm not
Let's
making
get
that.
the bus and roll.
Like I thought that was just like a given.
Ah.
Did I not make that clear?
You should get KY Jelly. To
You're being
to sponsor
recorded.
that.
Oh, man, that's too funny.
Documentary.
Oh.
Dang.
But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go feed my wife. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you for letting me hop in and just babble randomly into a phone.
Oh,
Love
that's
it,
cool.
brother.
Hey, man,
Love
I'll
it.
hit you up after the podcast and hit you up with some equipment
And I'll talk-
Dude,
information.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you need any help setting up, let me know, and I'll definitely help you out.
You rock, man. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you
All
soon.
right, man.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, man. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Ingram from the McDojo Life. Now, I got to make a call real quick. Y'all hold on. Because we were getting a call while we had him on the phone.
Oh, who was it?
It was
Miguelino?
It was
I know it was.
Miguelino.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Mickey.
He's like, I'm trying to call you
Yeah, he
guys.
was texting me too.
You guys are not answering. I'm like, don't be a bitch.
You know how he gets when he's away from us for a long time.
Well, he was supposed to be on the podcast regularly. You
Yeah.
know, he was
Yeah,
supposed
that
to get a
didn't
mixer and mic
Come on.
and plug in.
Come on.
And
Your call has been
All
forwarded
right,
to
well,
an.
fuck you. Bye.
Hey, guys, so
What?
I'll let you read this. Don't read it out loud, but.
Okay, let me see.
Fucking secret
Let's see.
squirrel over here.
Yeah.
I have a project that I'm doing with Instagram, and it's interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not following that shit.
You should follow it.
I'm not.
You should follow it.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not gonna be your side project experiment bullshit.
It's a textured thing.
Yeah. If I want to feel something textural, I'll just grab my balls, and it's 3-dimensional too.
Good point.
Am I right?
You're right. I mean, I just checked. 3-dimensional.
Anyway, what were we talking about before we got the call?
Fuck, I have no idea. No idea.
Words and shit.
Words and shit.
Words and shit. Oh, about the moon landing shit.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm so over the moon.
I'm so
landing.
over the
We're
moon
done.
landing now.
I'm so over the moon.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see. Oh. Fuck you won't, motherfucker.
Oh, what's up, players?
So what's up, bro?
Hey, Mickey.
Not much. So I'm on the clock sneaking on this phone call because I had to send y'all a shout out real quick.
So Miggy.
What's up?
Miggy.
Yeah, he can hear you talking to the mic.
Just speaking to the mic, yeah.
When are you coming over? Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
fucker, can you hear
Yeah,
us?
can't hear us.
Yeah, when are you coming
Yes,
back
I
to
can hear you
Jack's?
guys.
When are you coming back? Is the question.
I should be in the area in November. November 3rd, I'll be at a wedding in Savannah, and I'll be there for like a week.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
cool. November 10th, we're going to be shooting up to North Carolina. Actually, that Friday night, but yeah.
And by we, he means him.
You're going too?
Oh, I'm not. I already told you that shit. I made it clear that I wasn't going.
He made it clear.
He's shaking his head like this is the first time he's heard it.
Right?
He's like,
Times is 3 o'clock.
Man, you done pissed him off now. He's ready to leave.
It's been an hour and a half. I think we're out of time.
He's like, fuck you guys. Taking my tank top and going home.
yeah. Yeah, he made tank tops just for himself.
Yeah. Sorry. So, Miggy, how's the towel wiping going?
The what?
The towel wiping. Aren't you like doing towels and
Wiping.
stuff? And
Towel folder, sir, is the proper terminology.
He's
that
a
we
water
use.
boy.
By
my
the way,
bad.
any views I have are my own, not of my employers, who shall not be named in this conversation.
Well, it's a
Because you
towel
wish to
company.
keep this job. You feel me?
I feel you. That's what he says.
So,
yeah, man.
so I saw that you were taking a shit and you took a picture of the guy that was sitting next to you and he was barefoot.
Oh, you got that picture too?
He was asking me if you should suck his toes.
I was tempted to play footsie, man.
You should have peed on his toes.
Honestly, no. I provide excellent customer service. I should have offered to suck some toes. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Suck at the toe.
Sir, would you like me to clean those feet for you?
with my tongue.
I'm
After
like,
you've been-
sir, I see you got some dirt under them toenails. You to get them out for you.
Like, I would
Oh, yeah,
lose
that's
my
all.
shit.
I just wanted to say what's up to the homies, and I gotta go before I get in trouble.
All right,
All right,
man.
buddy.
Go
All right.
fold your towels, brother.
All right, guys, love y'all, man.
All right,
Bye.
pussy,
Bye, Mindy.
please.
Later. Called you pussy police?
Pussy, peace.
Oh.
Yeah, trust me, he's not getting. He's probably not wiping up, shit from pussy around there. He's probably gay. He's helping the guys rub down, fold their towels up
You guys
afterwards.
are so graphic.
Well,
That really
we're
wasn't
just
that graphic.
detailed. That's
I mean,
all.
That wasn't that graphic. I could get so much more graphicer.
Graphicer. Is that even a question?
More graphicable.
More
I believe it's a
graphicable.
statement.
The
That's what?
what?
That's what we do in
It's a statement, not a
I think
Callahan.
he's most definitely making words up.
In Calais.
That's cool though, because I do the same shit.
Words and shit.
Like gription.
Hey, well, haven't they get your AC fixed?
The what? Yeah, I
Did
did.
they? Nice.
I got my AC fixed.
It was just off.
Did
Oh,
you turn it off, turn it back on?
Yeah, unplug it, plug it back in,
Did it have gas?
take the battery
Yeah,
out.
gas.
No, the flux capacitor was unplugged. So I just plugged it back in and
There you go.
started working.
Made sure it run to 88 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was.
Cool.
Yeah, and then slowed it down back to like 72.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good temp. It's a little cool, but
For who?
I don't know, bro. I run 74.
Okay, I like it at 72. So.
Yo, bitch, I put it at 68.
Now, see, I can't see how Sherry would be like, no, that's too. No,
I keep it at 68, but I'm usually sweatshirt.
Yeah, because like literally
Sweatpants.
every time you come up here, it could be 78 degrees up here, and
I've
you'd be
got
like,
kids
"Man,
and
that's-
dogs, and I
that's
start
kinda
seeing my
cold."
dogs panting, and my kids are like, "Oh my god, it's so hot!" So
you know what? They get acclimated to that shit. You just incrementally turn the temperature up week by
Oh, I
week.
do.
Then boom, they're done.
when they're not home or they're at their dad's, I turn it up.
I set it at 68 and then walk around the house in just a t-shirt, nothing else.
You know, I actually believe that.
That's quite the picture right there.
That's the detailed picture.
That is
And he's talking about a cutoff shirt too.
like a midriff,
You like him in
like an old fucking Motley Crue T-shirt or some shit like that.
like one of them old mesh football jerseys.
Oh yeah,
If you really want a mental image,
no.
just think of
Mute
a,
him.
just think of a Ken doll with a little shirt on. That's all.
Okay, all right, yep, no, I got you there.
He's-
Anatomically correct and all. Right?
He's not non-binary.
To a
No
T.
gender.
You're gender fluid.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That was a dog,
Yeah, I know.
probably a cat.
No.
the
Okay.
cat was following him when they went down the stairs.
Yeah, so then the cat
Probably
popped.
pushed him down.
The cat probably swiped at his tail, which then caused him to freak the fuck out.
Anyway, do we have anything else?
What are you laughing at over there, Art?
Yeah, he's snickling over there.
He is. He always does that shit too. He's always got like secret shit going on in his little world over there, and he giggles and it's like, "What's going on?" Nothing. I can't share. Can't talk to you about it. But I'm just
Secret
going to
time.
sit over here and just fucking laugh and giggle about it.
Secret time. I wipe my ass in the bed every time
No,
I get
dry.
out of the shower.
Yeah, I dry my. Did you get to finally watch it?
I did.
It was
that-
pretty good, wasn't it?
It was pretty
The
good.
Burt guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were watching that this weekend. It was funny.
Burt
Yeah.
Chrysler.
Yeah, it was actually, I enjoyed it.
His daughters are going to have a hard time.
Oh, my God.
God.
Well, shit, his daughter, nobody was safe. Daughters, wives.
Friends' wives.
Yeah, friends' wives. She's a cunt.
You don't use that word enough in America.
I feel we don't. But every time I use it,
See
everybody
you
gives me
next
dirty
Tuesday.
look.
I don't like using it, but I did use it earlier today, didn't I?
Use it like 10 times.
I was
For
pretty
somebody
upset.
who doesn't not like to use the
I
word,
don't
he
like
used
using
it.
it. I don't.
Why not? It's just
don't
a
know.
word.
Trying
Yeah,
to
it's a
drive to a Walmart
Cunt.
parking lot. So yeah.
Well, yeah.
That
That's
lad is a
what-
nice cunt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good word. It's a powerful word.
I think it's powerful because I don't use it that much.
I use
Well-
it as a
I
comment.
never say it.
Well, in England, it's a good word.
Yeah, it's a verb.
Yeah. You can call somebody a cunt, and that's a compliment. So what's the big deal here?
I think Art's trying
we're
to figure out
soft.
what a verb is right now.
What about the N word?
I got
The
some
what?
actions for you.
He's,
bro.
N-word.
he's like,
Which
he's
one?
like, what's a synonym?
Nerd. But see, like, because my mom, like, she's got words, like, just, if you literally say them, you could physically just see her kind of, cunt's one, twat. Like, you say twat, she's just like, oh.
Oh, I love using that word.
It's a good word. It's a
Yeah.
funch word.
Yeah.
I don't
hell
even
yeah.
like moist.
Yeah, she's same thing. She doesn't like moist. Moist bothers her.
It's your.
Which is interesting because most of the people that I know that don't like the word moist are all women.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you what?
because then I always make
Oh
sure.
no! I put the H in front of the W. I mean business.
Because I know she hates that word. So when I was up there last time and I was talking to her and helping her with her tomato plants, I was always like, "Got to make sure you keep the soil moist." She's like, "Stop!" I was like, "What? No, it's literally it says it right there on the tag, moist." And she's like, "No, it doesn't." It's like, "Well, it should say moist. Soil needs to be moist." She's like, "Fuck you."
Like a twat.
I didn't go that far with mom.
Yeah, I'm sure your dad did.
No, man, I don't know.
At one point.
I don't know. I talked to him. What did I talk to him? He sent me some text messages
Uh-huh.
earlier today.
Is he back on the Viagra?
Probably.
Okay,
Sure.
cool.
Yeah. I need to check with him to see how he went to Orange Theory the other day to go check out the place.
Oh yeah, how do you like the hot dogs?
I don't- See, that's how you know you used to go to Regency Square Mall. Those that don't know, they had some bomb ass hot dogs back then.
Fuck yeah, with
Fucking
the
the chili,
with the onions.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Because I used to run down there when I worked at the GameStop. I'd go down there for lunch.
Yeah, we should call it because we're boring art.
Well, we're always boring art, and he's just over there fucking giggling in his
Yeah.
own world about shit, his own little bubble. Hey, what's so funny? I just can't tell you. I can't tell you. I wish I could, but I can't. We just need to start doing that shit to him all the time.
You guys annoy me enough. You don't need to add to it.
Oh no,
Oh.
we for sure do. For sure.
Let's see.
Well, we need to start a project, and then we'll just talk about it until he walks in, and then stop. Now, what y'all talking about? No,
No.
no, just a little project.
I already have enough projects, don't I, Chris?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know.
I don't keep up with your projects.
Well, he won't tell you about his project.
Yeah, you don't tell me about the project, so I kind of lost interest in them.
Some projects fall off, some stay on, some become new, some are old projects revisited.
Oh, are you bringing an old project back to?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Fuck those projects.
Good, because they smell.
Oh God. Yeah, no, I want no part of that project.
No spooky projects.
No.
And here we go with your mom's house, style of jokes.
Yeah,
Inside jokes.
All inside
Sorry,
jokes.
guys. Those are inside jokes.
all inside.
If you didn't know it, that was an inside joke. That's not going to get out. You know what I mean? What?
Anywho, anybody got anything else? Because he feels like
No.
like we just took a turn.
He's over there holding your wiener.
I always hold my wiener.
Yeah, everybody went to Walmart, so he's,
I
he
touched your
needs
wiener.
he needs love. He needs somebody to sit with.
Deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we go, we should have asked him about his sponsors and who's sponsoring him now, but we'll get that later. Art, why don't you give a shout out to the people that support us?
BlackHiveTattoo.com. BlackHiveTattoo.com. BlackHiveTattoo.com.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening. We appreciate your support, and we'll catch you next week. Thank you. Bye.